Okay, so how did I get started doing triathlons? Well, I never set out to do them. What happened was, a few months before I started losing weight, I actually broke my collarbone in a fall. And, usually for fitness, I was doing like running and weightlifting. And so with my broken collarbone, I couldn't weightlift and I couldn't run. And so I ended up buying a Zwift ride, like indoor bike, and trying Zwift because I had a friend who did it. And this got me really into biking. And so I really enjoyed like doing all of the Zwift rides, building my FTP, doing the Zwift races, all of those type of things. And so, even after my collarbone healed, I continued with biking as the main thing that I was doing. Um, you know, I couldn't really run because of my weight and like, tendonitis and ligament issues, but I could definitely do the biking since that was no impact. And so I got really into the biking, and eventually, like Zwift was kind of like a gateway to outdoor biking. And so I bought an outdoor bike and started biking outdoors, and that continued on for a few months. And so finally, I'd lost a bunch of weight. This was like in June of this year. So it was like 6, 7 months into like me losing weight. And so by June of this year, basically I had gotten good at biking. I had my own bike. I rode outdoors. I knew how to do like mechanical stuff. And so I was like, okay, well, let's try to learn how to swim, uh, and start back up running again. And so that's how I started doing the triathlon thing. I slowly started to like build up some running tolerance, which was really difficult after a long time away from running. But then I started trying to swim, and man, that was a disaster. When I started swimming, I couldn't even swim 125-yard lap of a pool. And so that was the thing that concerned me most about the triathlon and like the Waco race I just did, that I might like drown on the swim or like DNF on the swim, because I literally did not know, like I could doggy paddle, but I did not know how to swim at all. And so I had to learn that from like ground zero. And so got into the whole routine starting in June of this year, and just got really hooked into the daily workout and building up my progress. And so that's how I got into this thing, and now it's part of the daily routine.